Hello, everybody. Welcome to Letters for the 26th of January, 2019. Okay, Kevin Barwell, YouTube recommends that I watch Making of Dumb and Dumber. After watching this, I'm not joking, and he had just watched Camo Dave interviewed by Destination Storm at Disney. Well, I guess watching Dumb and Dumber might make sense, huh? Gold Digger says I should start later in the day for my Camo Dave Saturdays. People later in the day in the West Coast. Right, it's 6:30 in the morning on the West Coast. And who wants to get up at 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I hear you. We might make some changes. I do occasionally do an evening chat on Saturdays for the West Coast. So I don't know. We'll see. Martha DeWolf writes, judge not yet. You will be judged. If people want to travel and feel free, why not? I'm 65 getting my Dodge XLW ready to do some camping and traveling and can't wait to have some fun. It won't be full time, but it will be fun time. Oh yeah. Danny writes, Danny B1954 writes on Caravan Carolyn, people always have an opinion about what someone else should be doing or not doing. They are experts trying to run somebody else's life. I bet if we had a look at their life, we would be less impressed. Cece should do whatever pleases her. Well, I'm just saying, if you put your life up in front of thousands of strangers on YouTube, what do you expect? You're going to get people talking about you. Some of them will say you're doing a great job, some like you, some won't. Some will say you're making mistakes. But anytime you put anything in front of the public, like on YouTube, you are literally asking for, whether you're doing it literally or not, for their opinions on you. And if they give them, then that's great. They're watching you. They care about you. They're engaged with you. They're probably watching the ads, and you're getting some AdSense money. But you know, if you don't want people to give you unsolicited advice about your life, then don't put your life in front of the public. Duh. Kevin Seckerson. I'm from New Rochelle, New York. That's right. Remember the Dick Van Dyke Show? The old Dick Van Dyke Show that was set in New Rochelle, even though it was filmed in California. It was always set Bonnie Meadow Road, right? There's actually a Bonnie Meadow Road in New Rochelle, which is not far from where I was as a baby. My dad used to live in Hartsdale, New York, up near Scarsdale, White Plains. So that's just down the road. But anyway, Kevin says he loved to go to Playland in Rye. Yes, I went to Playland a lot when I was a kid. Had a wonderful time there. It's still there, right? I think it is. Angie writes, hello, please consider trimming your mustache. It is too long, could be the camera angle. A little more grooming is helpful. Letters. I get a lot of emails about my beard. And people, oh my goodness, it's just unkempt. It's how do you eat with that? It's well, if you stay away from creamy soups and you stay away from corn on the cob and you stay away from ice cream cones, you'll be okay. Judy Zimshad, Dave, this guy named Smile at the Deals uses a squeaky cam. 2, I was searching for my old air oven and stumbled on this. Actually, is this my secret channel? That's right. All my squeaky cam channels, a division of ZEP, Zero Effort Productions. Oh yeah. Bunny Girl says, someone called me the Howard Cowsell of Boyd. That was a good one. Bench guy needs to learn about staying in one's private space when in public. Oh, bench guy, yeah. Alex from Serbia. He's my friend. He works over at the local Staples, and I hang out with him at lunchtime a lot. He's a cool cat. He watches YouTube. I don't think he watches my channel very much, but he always has a few weird things to show me on his YouTube-y device. Oh, yeah. Bonnie P., 1 minute you say Caravan Carolyn has no content worth watching, and then a few hours later you say she's fascinating, flip-flopping all the time. I don't know. I enjoy really weird stuff. I mean, I enjoy when people just drive around and, we're just driving. Sometimes I can get into the zen moment of that. Not having any content doesn't necessarily mean I'm bored with your channel. I do find her very oddly compelling, and I think that's what draws me in to continue to watch her. Is she every video great? No, there are some videos that are just weirdly boring, but I still like them in a weird way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Life Trip. I'll just call it Life Trip. Life Trip writes, I've come to realize that no one-size nomad lifestyle fits all. I have always known that I wouldn't be the type of nomad who would park it on BLM land for 14 days. But I also realize that due to the budget, there will be times where you might have to stay put for a while. Perhaps we start out watching the nomad channels for the adventure, but then we hang around for the personalities. Believe it or not, a personality is content. Happy traveling, everyone. You're very right there, Life Trip. Personality can very well be content, and I think that's very true. To watch somebody's channel for a long time, okay, not just watching for a couple how-to videos or maybe going to some nice place like Glacier National Park, but if you're watching day in and day out, there's something oddly compelling and about that person's personality, and I think that's what's required of anybody who wants to have a channel that's going to be really successful. That, ups and downs, ins and outs, good and bad days, boring and interesting days, you still feel compelled to watch that person, and it's just that, and certain people like the Carolyn's RV Life, and Campervan Kevin, and Caravan Carolyn, and a lot of people, Matic Fanatic, etc., and even Living Free Mikey, they have oddly compelling personalities, and I find even when they're doing rather dull videos that don't have a lot of content, I still somehow enjoy watching them. Go figure. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Not wear any underwear. Got my cool camo pants on. Yeah, are these nice pants? Oh yeah, I like them. These are great. All right, so I'm going to continue my hike and make a few more phone calls, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.